that I did last weekend. You start out in Campo, California, which is about 45 miles east of San Diego, and you start out right at the Mexican border there. That's that big wall. And you go through the little town of Campo, California. Then you pass a couple roads, and now you're in the wilderness pretty much. For the next 17-18 miles, nothing but wilderness. I remember walking past this meadow to the right. It was a pretty nice looking flat area, but mostly you're walking along this crest. That's why they call it the Pacific Crest Trail. And this is Hauser Mountain. So we're walking along on Hauser Mountain here for a good 15 miles or so. And then you get to this big gigantic canyon, which is between Hauser Mountain and Morena Butte. So you go down this steep hillside, which it got dark by the time I got almost down to the bottom of that hillside. And it was nighttime by the time I reached Hauser Creek. Then you take this long steep trail up. That's on the Morena Butte. And at about 15.5 miles you're at the top, and then you go over the trail to the Lake Morena campground, which you hit right at mile 20, and that's where I spent my first night, was at the Lake Morena campground, right next to the Morena Reservoir, where people do a lot of fishing and stuff. The second day started right at mile 20. You go through Morena Village, right along the campground, and you go up this little mountain. This was not a terribly difficult hike. Just walking along, lots of ribbonwood, lots of sage, and then you get over to this Buckman Road. You're going along Buckman Road right there. You cut across to the Boulder Oaks campground, and then you cross the I-8, Interstate 8 freeway. Go underneath that, then you're going up this mountain. You're heading towards Mount Laguna at this point, and my hike stopped at mile 31 or so, right off of Kitchen Creek Road, where Kitchen Creek Road intersects with the Pacific Crest Trail. So I'm going to cut it off here. This is where I stopped, right about there, and a nice guy gave me a ride back to my car. Yeah, that's about where it ended.